That day when the doctor told me, your daughter has autism, I was crushed. I was devastated. I didn't want to get out of bed. I didn't want to work my business. I didn't want to do any of that. Like, here I am going through the hardest thing that I've ever had to go through in my life, and I'm expected to inspire other people and show up for my team. That felt impossible for me at that time. But you want to know what? Weeks went by, maybe a month max, and because of the fundamentals, because of the person who I became years before this, I was able to pick myself up. I was able to become the warrior mother that Lily needed me to be. In that doctor's office, though, I will tell you, we were told she will never speak again. There's nothing you can do for her. I was like, okay, tell me what to do and I'll do it. Here I am, a go-getter, right? And they're like, there's nothing you can do. But because of that, the fundamentals, I knew that if I had belief in myself and belief in that little girl, anything is possible. Woo! Lily now speaks in sentences. Just saying. Real quick, I just want you to know that when you have curveballs, because you will, go back to the fundamentals and use the curveballs. Just see the curveball as a detour in the right direction. Use it as an opportunity to learn, grow, overcome, and serve. And that's what I do now. With her story, I share her journey and we serve other people, and it's a blessing. The third time I was tested in this business is kind of funny, so I'm gonna go a little lighthearted now. It's when challenge packs came out, and I was like, this is dumb. Like, no, sorry, I'm not. So challenge packs came out, and obviously they're like the best thing on the planet, right? I'm talking about before when they first came out. I just wasn't on board for some reason because I was comfy, doing what I like to do and what was working for me, right? And so I wasn't really on board. But then I came around because I trust and believe in this company. I trust and believe in Carl, John, Michael. Like, I know they've had hundreds and hundreds of meetings and they thought about everything. And now even last night watching the opening ceremony with the kids line, daily stuff, like all this stuff that came out, I'm like, they hear everything we say. They think of everything. They have our back. And I just was overwhelmed with gratitude. And so now I know, and I like have so much belief, unwavering belief in this company, in our products, in myself, in my team, in Carl, in John, and I have fan loyalty in this company. So there's me and Carl. He came to the UP once, back in the day. So yeah, I'm grateful to be part of this company. So real quick, here's like a little recipe for what I did when I first started, what I did when there was a curveball, and what I did when I was just a little unsure about what was put in front of me. And this is what I do every single day. Personal development, positive affirmations, visualizations, goals, and surrounding myself with the right people. Okay? So now I have a little story I want to share. I created a video, actually, and it's really an inspiring story, and I love it so much. But in case you're not a baseball fan, I'm gonna bring you up to speed. So this is a story about the Chicago Cubs. Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
It's a baseball fan.
even more so than the Cubs, this is about the fans too. But just in case you don't know, the Cubs went 108 years without winning a World Series. Did you know that that is the longest drought in sports history?
Yep.
All right, and this video, like I said, it's about the Cubs, it's about their fans, and it's about their fan loyalty. Goosebumps.
Woo!
So I'm going to close this out, but I kind of need a little bit of help. So I'm going to invite the biggest Cubs fan, my son Lane Wender, to come up and help me close this out. All right? Loud and proud right there. Stand right here next to me, buddy, okay? So that right there that you just saw, that is unwavering fan loyalty. That is limitless belief in your team, right? Those fans, they could have switched teams. They could have switched teams, but they didn't. They were committed, and they believed in their team. And they stayed the course for 108 years. It's a long time. I don't know about you guys, but I want to believe like a Cubs fan. Do you guys? Do you want to believe like a Cubs fan? So here's my challenge for not just me, but us. I know there's teams and teams and teams. We all have teams, but really at the end of the day, remember, we are Team Beachbody. We are a team, okay? So our word challenge for us, all of us, let's swing for the fences this year, okay? I don't want you to just play small. Let's go hard for a full year and be at Summit next year, but I don't want you to show up at Summit next year and be the person who you are today. I want you to show up at Summit in 2018 and be a completely transformed, different person than you are today because it's already within you. You have more potential than you could use in 100 lifetimes. You have to just believe in yourself and go for it, okay? And now I'm gonna have my son Lane here close this out, okay?
Believe like a Cubs fan. Go Cubs, go!